What is up? It is my 8,471st day alive. So, I put up a video about wanting to talk to protesters, right? Because I did want to talk to protesters. Like the people that did break in to the White House, or the Senate, or wherever they broke into in DC. I really, didn't want to die. Like that one lady who got shot. Or like those other three people who I don't even know how they died. Were they choked to death? Were they trampled on? Did they have a heart attack because they were too excited? I don't know. If, hypothetically, one of those people found this, right? This is what I'd want them to hear, I guess? I don't care which side you're on. I still haven't picked a side. I voted Kanye. First of all, I don't even know what side Antifa's on. Secondly, BLM, you might think you're left, but please meet me in the middle. NRA, please, also, you might think you're right, but please meet me in the middle. I get we have, this line, right? This whole spectrum of, authoritarian and, economic and, I don't know. You know, the political spectrum. Do we have to, vote at the ends, you know? I would much rather everyone meet in the middle. Why can't we compromise? This country was built on compromise. That's our whole thing. Sure, we had to 100% start a war to leave the people who weren't letting us compromise. But we are in charge right now and we can compromise. I'm getting livid. The point I'm trying to get at is we're headed towards a revolution, but our last successful revolution was built on Renaissance ideas. We were enlightened before we ended up attacking King George, whatever his number was. Has America gone through its own enlightenment yet? Some people say yes. Other people say no, we just took old Renaissance ideas and modified them a little bit to apply to today. I don't know who that is. I'm not paying them if they ever find this video. Also, if you Google American Renaissance right now, it's a white supremacist group. No one is supreme. We are not all equal. We are all different. And, no one's better than another one. Every American is the best. America is better than the rest of the world. America is better. Americans are better. Americans are better than the people we elected in. You know how I know that? Americans stormed the castle while the people that Americans voted in sat and waited and let someone else fight their battle. We need people in Washington who are willing to fight for us. And I don't mean ex-military people who work their way up the chain of command. No, we need people like Buffalo Guy who's willing to put his life at risk because what he believes needs to be happening is not happening. The people that stormed the castle did not break a law, in my opinion. And as far as I'm concerned, in a constitutional opinion. Was it wrong of them? Sure. But, hear me out, sometimes you have to do something wrong to get progress. Like the Revolutionary War of 1776. I don't want to have to start prefacing that with a year. Do not make that the first American Revolution. America's going to make it through whatever this era is going to be called. Please don't collapse before I can lead. That video's up here. Oh, is that video up here? We're living in a digital age where we can just email our congressmen and they can mark it as read. And quite frankly, if anyone has been doing that, it's not working anymore. I don't think our congressmen are listening to us. I know that our House of Representatives is literally divided. And I know that what's the other one, is also divided. Our presidency is divided. A nation divided cannot stand. How hard is that to understand, you know? That feels pretty simple. We need to be together if we're going to be the strongest. Otherwise, two halves of the strongest might not be the strongest anymore. Parts are not greater than the whole, usually. Renaissance, right? What does that word mean? The big Renaissance spanned centuries. It included some of the best artists, some of the best authors, some of the best everything. Politicians, philosophers, some of the best math, some of the best science came from there. We are working on some of the best science right now. Elon Musk is working on getting us to Mars. That is amazing because just a few centuries ago, we thought Mars was a star because we were idiots. Are we kind of in a renaissance? Sure. But the parts that are renaissancing are leaving behind the parts that aren't. And I don't think lay people can survive a renaissance, because if they're met with conflicting ideas and they have to respond with violence, there is absolutely no way we will make any progress, because you're just going to keep breaking everything that we needed. And I'm not referencing the physical House of Representatives. They could talk outside. If it's rainy one day, we have Zoom now. So I don't want to pay for a building ever again. Do not rebuild that. It's already rebuilt. Tax dollars. We rebelled against taxes the first time. Stop it. Do we need money? Yes. Does America have money? Negative money. I only took basic economics, so I kind of understand how money works. People are paid money, it's a lot easier to have money than the bartering system. I understand that. Buffalo Man, he looks like he's bartering right now. I'm being honest. I think the guy that stole the podium, I think he bartered, for sure. I think he doesn't have to serve jail time because he handed it back to them. I hope. If he kept that, wow. Yeah, kudos to you. Keep that. Hide that. Burn it. I don't care. Have you seen Thor Ragnarok? It's a good movie. Good movie. Good movie. Disney teaches good lessons. What did Thor learn in Ragnarok? Asgard is not a place, it's a people. If Elon decides to only take Americans to Mars, Mars will be the best planet. Just saying. Just saying. If people from other countries come into America and assimilate to the American way of life, where we don't care what you're doing, go make your money, don't get shot in the process. That's it. That's basically it. If those people abide by those rules and don't hurt other people in the process, that's America. We don't care anymore about what you're doing. Don't sneak in. Tell us you're here. That's pretty easy. We should make it easier to come in, but globally it should be easier to just move when you want to. But not everyone's on board with that. Every state needs to get on board with that. We don't care if you move here. How hard is that, But if you do move here, don't mess up what we have. Easy. Find your own place. We have a lot of room in a lot of states. Go find some. We have overpopulated cities, so please don't come here and decide to move to LA or Atlanta or New York City or Nashville, Go ahead and move to the outskirts, but I don't know how far away the outskirts count. The electoral college map doesn't work anymore. Found that out. I lost my train of thought because my mom called me and was like, hey, make it a little nice today. There's not a lot positive happening in 2021 yet, but that's probably because we're sick and tired of 2020 and it's still here, but because it's just another day in the life of an American. Joe Biden should be inaugurated on the 20th. Okay, right? We can agree on that. Donald Trump said he's not going to be there because Donald Trump is a sore loser. I said it. He's a sore loser, which is fine. It's kind of American to be a sore loser about things. I don't care. The concern comes when you realize that Biden supporters are probably going to be there and Trump supporters might show up. And if a riot breaks out at a presidential inauguration, oh my Lord, pray for us. And America needs more prayer. There's a whole video on that. I didn't mean to make that one. Me, personally, am not scared of Inauguration Day because I live in a state where most of us agree that we don't care. Sure, we're not happy, but is it gonna ruin our day? Hell no. I don't need the outside news to ruin my day. I can do that myself. The whole point of this video, America has been in a renaissance for a while now. But we are not teaching Renaissance ideas to our kids. So our enlightened people are forced to raise up people who refuse to be enlightened. I'm not saying I'm enlightened, but I am a Renaissance man. I am pretty well-rounded in most topics. Please have a discussion in the comments down below. Like and subscribe. Did I finish the point? No, I did not. The point, right? The Renaissance inspired a revolution. Please, 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 do not make our revolution a war. Our revolution could be online. No one has to die. No more people have to die, except maybe those in Congress for not listening. But they could serve a life sentence in one of the prisons that they made. Never mind. I'm just dreaming, you know? I don't think any congressman, president, ever is going to prison. If Trump does end up going to prison, it's not going to be one of those prisons where you get a 6 by 7 by 8 foot cell and you get to go outside every once in a while on good behavior and you get 3 square meals a day. No, that's not what Trump would end up going to. Trump would end up going to a state-funded resort, which is messed up. We need more consistency in America. When I say that, I mean America should not be a wild card. Every other country should know what America's going to do. Consistent America looks like a smooth rise up. America has only been rising its entire life, as far as I'm concerned. Sure, we had the Great Depression, which, was bad. Only the strong survive. America's surviving. We are strong. The people that we elect into the office almost didn't survive. They're all pretty much over the hill, right? I vote that if you're over the hill, you should not be on the hill. How hard is that? Sure. Life expectancy for an American is higher than most countries and is going up. That's great. Our birth rate's going down, so we're getting less overpopulated, right? Good. We should not have anyone making rules for us who's over the age of 60. Sorry. If we have an age limit to get in, there must be an age limit to get out. Or, better yet, you know that 4-year thing the president has? Why don't congressmen have that, you know? Hear me out. These next 4 years that we're going to be forced to survive as Americans are going to be hard. But we have a chance to change some of it. I'm pretty sure we have an election in 2 years where none of us have to vote for anyone who's already sitting up there. I just don't think we have to. I don't know entirely how it works state by state. I'm pretty sure that in the next 4 to 6 years, we're going to have to vote on every seat in that place. We should vote against the people we don't like. But we need to vote. We can't use Twitter to vote because apparently if you say something that they don't agree with too much, you'll get kicked off. So we need a reliable census. We need reliable polls. We need consistency that can't be hacked. So why don't we go back to paper and pencil? If we're gonna take 4 days to count everything, why are we even using electronics? I understand there's a large number of ballots that we need to count because there's a large number of Americans, but we can totally just have volunteers, or better yet, pay someone to be honest, right? We have money somewhere, somehow. People keep getting paid. businesses keep making more and more money. So I don't understand what we're doing with the money that we have. I feel like I've been rambling for a long time now. So, just to say it one more time, right? Renaissance before revolution. If you stuck around, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments down below to like discuss. Will I read them? Eventually, yeah, probably, yeah, 100%. Eventually, I will read them. Right now it's 2:40 though, and I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch yet. I had coffee at noon. That's not lunch. So I'm gonna go get some food. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.